Interior, Alphys' lab, day. Frisk enters. It is completely empty except for him. He finds a note on the floor. He picks it up and reads it.
Hey guys, thank you for your support. It really means a lot to me, but you guys alone can't magically make my own problems go away. I don't want to be afraid, and for that to happen, I have to be able to face my own mistakes. I'm going to start doing that now. This isn't anyone else's problem but mine, but if you want to know the truth, enter the elevator. You all at least deserve to know what I did.
Frisk sees an open elevator door. He goes inside. Interior, elevator, day. It starts going up and stops. Then it starts shaking. Warning, warning. Elevator losing power. M-tether stability lost. Altitude dropping. The elevator drops. Frisk screams. The door opens. Interior, true lab, day. Frisk enters a dark basement. He walks down the hall. He comes across a pair of double doors with 4 differently colored locks. He turns left down another hallway. Interior, left hall, day. He comes across 3 sinks. He turns them all on. Out of the 3rd sink comes a blob-like monster that looks like several monsters melted together. Frisk runs away. The monster disappears. Frisk goes back and finds a red key. He puts it in his pocket and continues to explore. Interior, shower room, day. He goes into a dark room and sees a shower. He inches closer towards it. He opens the curtain and sees a green key. He puts it in his pocket. As he turns to leave the room, he hears a noise coming from the shower. He turns around and sees another amalgamate coming out of the shower head. He yelps and runs out of the room. Interior, tape room, day. He finds a room with a TV, a VHS player, and 5 labeled tapes. He puts the tape labeled 1 into the VHS player. The screen is completely dark, but voices can be heard. Psst, Gory, wake up.
What is it, dear? And why do you have that video camera?
Shush, I want to get your reaction. Gory, dearest, what is my favorite vegetable?
Carrots, right?
No, silly. My favorite vegetable is edamame. Get it?
Go back to bed, dear.
No, not yet. No, if I were a dog, what breed of dog would I be?
I don't know, honey. What breed of dog would you be?
I would be a Pomeranian.
Oh, you sure are excited to have this child. You know, if you keep making jokes like this, you could be a famous momedian.
I'm going back to bed.
Hey, come on, Tori. That one was funny.
I was just kidding. Good night, dear.
Good night, honey.
Oh, dear. Perhaps it is too dark in here for the video to come out. The tape ends. Frisk switches it out for the tape labeled 2. There are once again only voices.
Come on, Chara, are you ready?
Do your creepy face. Pause.
Ah! Ha ha ha! Oh wait, I had the lens cap on.
I'm not doing it again.
What? Come on, quit tricking me.
The tape ends. Frisk switches it out for the tape labeled 3.
Howdy, Chara. Smile for the camera.
A pause.
Ha! This time I got you. I left the lens cap on purpose. Now you're smiling for no reason.
Azrael, you silly goose.
Remember when we tried to make butterscotch pie for Dad? The recipe asked for cups of butter, but we accidentally put in buttercups instead. Yeah, those flowers got him really sick. I felt so bad. We made Mom really upset. I should have just laughed it off like you did.
Azrael, could you turn off the camera?
Okay, I will.
The tape ends. Frisk switches it out for the tape labeled 4.
I don't like this idea, Chara.
Are you gonna cry?
No, big kids don't cry.
And you're a big kid.
Yeah, you're right, Chara. I'll go get the flowers.
The tape ends. Frisk switches it out for the tape labeled 5. Chara, can you hear me? We want you to wake up.
Chara, you have to stay determined. You can't give up. You are the future of humans and monsters.
Psst, Chara, wake up. I don't like this plan anymore, Chara.
The tape ends. Frisk puts it away and leaves the room. Interior, room with beds, day. He enters a room full of beds. He finds one with the sheets pulled down. He puts his hand on the mattress. Then he lies down on it. Out of nowhere, a ghostly figure appears. Slowly pulls the sheets over Frisk, pats him on the head, and vanishes. Frisk sits up with a jolt. He sees another bed with a bump under the sheets. He pulls down the sheet and sees a yellow key. He puts it in his pocket. Interior, mirror hall, day. He walks down a hallway with mirrors for walls. He looks into one of the mirrors. All of a sudden, his reflection begins to distort. Another amalgamate comes out of the mirror. Frisk runs away. Interior, fan room, day. He enters another room full of fans. He finds a switch and presses it, turning on all the fans. The dust blown by them accumulates in the back, forming another amalgamate. Frisk screams and runs out. Interior, refrigerator room, day. He enters a room with 5 refrigerators. He opens all of them. The first 4 are empty. As he goes to open the 5th, it transforms into another amalgamate. Frisk runs screaming, "I can't do this anymore!" He hides on the other side of the doorway. The amalgamate disappears, leaving behind a blue key. Frisk slowly and cautiously enters the room. He sees the blue key and puts it in his pocket. Then his eyes widen as if he's just realized something. He shoves his hand in his pocket and pulls out the other 3 keys. He runs out. Interior, true lab, day. He runs back to the double doors and shoves all 4 keys into their respective locks. The doors open. Frisk slowly walks through. Interior, power console, day. On the other side is the room with the console for the elevator's power. He walks up to the console and tentatively reaches for it. The amalgamates enter with him. They inch towards Frisk.
Hey, stop!
And Alphys enters the room.
I got you guys some food, okay?
The amalgamates leave.
Sorry about that. They get kind of sassy when they don't get fed on time. Anyway, the power went out and I've been trying to turn it back on. This was probably just a big inconvenience for you, but I appreciate you coming here to back me up.
What about the letter?
I suppose I owe you an explanation. A few years ago, Asgore asked me to study the nature of souls. During my research, I isolated a power I called determination, a power that allows human souls to endure after the body has died. I injected it into dying monsters so that their souls would last after death, but the experiment failed. Their bodies started to melt together and lost the kind of physicality they had. Pretty soon, the test subjects melted in those. After seeing that, I knew I couldn't tell anyone about it. Now I've changed my mind about all this. I'm going to tell everyone what I've done. They deserve to know the truth. Thank you.
She turns around and begins to leave. The amalgamates can be seen in the doorway.
Come on, guys. It's time to go home now.
She leaves the room. The amalgamates follow her. Frisk exits as well. Interior, true lab, day. Frisk goes into the elevator. It can be heard shooting up.